My name is Vaibhavi. I am a first year BAMS student from Gomantak Ayurved Mahavidyalaya and Research Center, Goa. My topic is Aptopadesha. The knowledge given by a wise person who doesn't have any kind of raga, dvesha, and who is a sattvic person is known as Aptopadesha. A knowledgeable person who cannot lie when says something, we consider it as Aptopadesha Pramana. Apta means learned. The percept of learned are free from defects of rajas, and tamas is known as Aptopadesha, the authoritative statements, which is regarded as pramana. Authoritative statement is the percept of the apta, the credible persons. Apta are those who possess knowledge devoid of doubt, indirect and partial acquisition, attachment, and aversion. Thus, the persons endowed with knowledge and experience devoid of attachment and aversion are apta, and their statement is pramana. Apta, who are free from defects of rajas and tamas, speak always truth and so undoubtedly can be considered as the source of valid knowledge. The words or works of such persons form Aptopadesha. Now we will move on to the synonyms, which are Aptavachana, Aptashruti, Shabda Pramana, Agmana, and Upadesha. Apta possesses Dhi-jnana, Tapo-jnana, Avyatha-jnana, Shuddha-jnana, Tarkarahit-jnana, and Trikala-jnana. According to Acharya Charaka, there are three sources of knowledge, which are Aptopadesha, authoritative instructions, Pratyaksha, direct observation, and Anumana, inference. Out of these three sources of knowledge, the knowledge derived from authoritative instruction comes first. Thereafter, investigation proceeds by means of observation and inference. Aptopadesha is authentic and absolute means of knowledge. It is the base and source to all pramanas. Hence, Acharya Charaka enumerated it first among all the other pramanas. Acharya Shishrut. According to Shishruta Acharya, the drugs whose mode of action is indisputable and inexplicable and which are well known by their usage should be used by an intelligent physician on the basis of authoritative traditional scriptures. The drugs, properties, and actions of which are evident and which are well known by their nature need not be tested for their mode of action and causation by the wise physician. Vagbhatacharya is also of the same opinion. He says, since information described in the text is approved by the ancient scriptures and since benefits are perceptible, these should be administered without discussion. Ever since ancient times, Ayurveda has been evidence conscious. The evidence base of contemporary Ayurveda is conceived in several forms. Scriptural evidence. Empirical evidences which are based on experience. Study of Ayurvedic texts, that is, authoritative statements, are useful in identification of research problems which require further exploration based on scientific methods. The Aptopadesha or authoritative statements help researcher to establish the theoretical roots of the study and later on to integrate the findings of researcher with the existing body of knowledge. Thus, Aptopadesha or authoritative statements are considered as the reliable source of existing knowledge, suggest new ideas for research, and also help in the development of research methodology. The Aptavachana is Tarka-rahita, which means doubtless and confirmed knowledge. Nishchaya, which is definite. Yathartha Jnana, which means absolute knowledge. The Apta possesses good memory. Sattva Jnana and Satya Jnana, which means devoid of raga and dvesha. Hence it is considered as pramana. The Aptopadesha is broadly classified into two categories, Laukika Shabda and Vaidika Shabda. Laukika Shabda is the pramana of words arising from the knowledge of the common man. Vaidika Shabda refers the sentences of the Shruti or sacred texts. A group of words, pada, form the sentences, that is Vakya. The pada is filled with energy, which is also called Shakti. It is by the pervasiveness of the inner energy filled in these words, the sentences formed from them too emanates such truth-filled and radiant knowledge due to presence of abhidha, that is indicative, and lakshana, that is explanative, components within it, that is energy of the word. Alaukika or apratyaksha dravya jnana is possible only by Aptopadesha. Example: secrets of world, cause of birth and death, rebirth, pre-birth, salvation, role of fate, existence of heaven, dharma, adharma, punya, papa, swarga, naraka, janma, moksha, etc. are known by Aptopadesha. Vaidya Jnana or Darshana Jnana are the teachings of Aptopadesha. Rogi Roga Parikshana, Swasthya Palana, Aushadha Nirmana, Shodhana, Matra, Ghataka, Ghataka Matra, etc. are known as Aptopadesha. Without the knowledge of Aptopadesha, the Pariksha or Chikitsa are impossible. With this, we come to a conclusion that Aptopadesha or authoritative statement play an important role in research, clinical, pharmacological, and overall development of all of us, and hence is a vital part of Ayurvedic studies.